United Nations Security Council voted to end its Mali peacekeeping mission on Friday. This comes right after the military junta of Mali reached an agreement with Russia to deploy troops from the Wagner Group. Mali's ties with the UN have been deteriorating ever since the military regime came to power following a coup in 2020. Last week, the Malian government had called the UN operation MINUSMA a failure and rallied for its end. Now, MINUSMA stands for the United Nations Multidimensional Integrated Stabilization Mission. It was set up in 2013 to stabilize the region after the Tuareg rebellion of 2012. Since the UN requires the consent of the host government to deploy its peacekeepers, the UN voted unanimously to wind down peacekeeper presence in Mali.
Tout en reconnaissant que la MINUSMA n'a certes pas atteint son objectif fondamental d'appui aux efforts du gouvernement à la sécurisation du pays, le peuple et le gouvernement de la République du Mali saluent toutefois sa contribution dans d'autres domaines, notamment en matière d'assistance humanitaire, sociale et les missions de bons offices du représentant spécial du secrétaire général.
Peacekeepers will now cease their activity and prepare for departure from Mali. They still remain empowered to protect civilians against threats of violence until September. In a statement, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov immediately promised unstinting support to Mali. In fact, he even announced the deployment of freshly inducted troops from the Wagner army. The troops were abandoned by Wagner chief Yevgeny Prigozhin, who moved to Belarus following a deal with Moscow.
While we deeply regret the transition government's decision to abandon MINUSMA and the harm this will bring to the Malian people, we voted in favor of this resolution as we are ultimately satisfied with the drawdown plan this Council has just adopted. We call on all signatory parties to continue their cooperation and avoid any actions that would jeopardize the ceasefire.
The UN also expressed its concerns, questioning the possibility of Wagner troops simply taking over MINUSMA facilities.
The transitional government of Mali requested MINUSMA's departure.
Thank you, Madam President. While we deeply regret the transition...
WION, now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.